Hey guys, Chad here with another video on our YouTube. We get a lot of questions about harnesses. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about what harness should I get, different situations you would use harnesses in. So today the goal of this video is just to go through a couple harness options and what I recommend. All right, this harness type, again, this is a very small one. Hope you get the concept here. This harness is basically one of those harnesses where your dog's front feet are going to step into it. It's going to come around behind their shoulders and clip in the back. And then you also have a ring on each side of the clip, but you hold those together and you clip your leash right there. So I really like this style of harness for puppies. This is very adjustable. You can adjust it. This strap goes over the chest, so all the pressure is right on the chest. All right, I do like the security of when you put this on, you clip it. The clip might be cheap, but you got these two buckles that you essentially just put your leash through both of those, and that's your security right there. So even if this buckle busts open for whatever reason, you still got the leash clipped to both sides. That means that harness is going to be staying on your dog. All right, so again, this is just some random harness we got off of Amazon. Really effective for puppies. You can get small or large versions of these. This is a very cheap harness. So let's say your dog just went through surgery, is not able to wear any collars or anything. You could get one of these super cheap, put it through your dog's front legs, clip it over their shoulders, put your leash through these clips. Your dog's going to be secure, good to go. All right, so again, cheap harness, good starter harness right there. Now, if you're going to be using a harness more often for building up frustration and drive, I do recommend a harness with a dedicated chest pad. So this chest pad is going to cover the entire chest area of the dog. That's where all the pressure is going to be at. It also has some nice padding on the inside to make it as comfortable as possible. All right, it is a leather harness. It's got nice heavy duty metal buckles on it. All right, and then whenever you clip it to the dog, okay, you just basically put this over your dog's head, right? Wrap these around the legs, the front legs, and you just clip it to the right over the shoulder region. Okay, also the clips on this thing are super heavy duty metal as well. So it's all metal, no plastic. Plastic is going to bust, right? So if you're using this for drive development, prey drive, if you're using this for protection work, sport play, detection, anything like that, okay, you want nice heavy duty leather, nice heavy duty metal clips and pieces on the harness. You also want a nice good chest piece on the harness. That's where all the pressure is going to be at from the dog. This is adjustable. It'll adjust based on the dog. Couple other features I like on this one. You got this nice leather handle here. Okay, so if you got the dog right in between your legs and you're doing something, right, you got the handle you can hold on to your dog. You also got this ring where you can clip a leash, allow your dog to finagle away from you, maybe for protection work, prey drive development, or tracking, something like that. You can use that clip, super heavy duty, very nice. But this is generally the style of harness we're going to be using for drive development, frustration building, anything where the dog is pulling very intensely into the harness. And I believe this one is specifically made by Canine. All right, so we have no partnerships or anything with them. That's just that specific harness. Another example right here, this one is heavy duty nylon. We got the chest piece on it right here for the dog to put all the pressure into. That's where all the pressure is going to be going from the harness. You got a nice handle on the harness right here. So if the dog's sitting between your legs and you're building up drive, you got a handle right here, which is very conducive to your natural grip, your natural stance. Check out the differences here. This harness, right, you got to hold it like this, which is still pretty natural. This harness, you're holding it with more of an overhand grip, so you might have some more strength there. So just imagine you're doing drive development, prey drive, your dog's jumping, right? Your dog's amped up to go bite into a bite sleeve or something like that. Both of these grips are really, really nice. Think about what your preference would be. Would you prefer to hold your dog overhand, or would you prefer to hold it more of a neutral grip? All right, so just think about that. That's one difference here. We do have a really nice clip for a leash right underneath that handle. So again, I can clip my leash here, allow the dog to maneuver away from me for tracking, prey drive development, protection work, those types of things, okay? This is adjustable as well. Quick note on this one, notice the difference in the buckles. We talked about a metal buckle on the other harness. This one's plastic. It's very heavy duty plastic, and also it's more of a frog style clip. So notice You know, this clip right here, you have to release both sides of the clip to get the whole thing off. You can't just do one side, okay? So if I am gonna get a harness like this, I'm gonna go with a frog clip, and also I wanna make sure that it's super heavy duty plastic, nothing cheap like this other one. You can tell this is just a cheap plastic right there. Not a big deal for puppies and just moving around stuff. But I would not have that style of clip on this type of harness, especially for this type of work that I'll be doing, frustration and drive building in this one, okay? So this one is specifically a Ray Allen harness. I don't know if they make this one anymore. This has been used for years for lots of drive development and no issues with the harness at all. Still does great work. So there's some considerations with harnesses in general. If you're getting a harness, make sure it's got a nice comfortable chest piece for the dog. Make sure it's got nice heavy duty sturdy clips, a handle of your preference, right? So that overhand versus neutral, make sure your preferred way of holding the dog in the harness is the handle situated for that. Make sure you got some type of clip for a leash where you can allow the dog to work away from you where they're pulling into the harness, and make sure it's a nice quality material. If you're finding a harness that's like 20 bucks for like a Rottweiler on Amazon, it's too cheap, right? 20 bucks just ain't gonna cut it. Look at the material, leather, metal clips, heavy duty plastic, frog clips, those types of things, okay? Drop us a comment below if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, see you on the next video.